Okay, lesson 2-2. We're going to come in here and we're going to CSS this up to make it look pretty. So the first thing we're going to do is this link right here. We're going to type it in our head tag. So right in between our head tags here, we're going to type link href equals /normalize dot css rel equals style sheet quotes. There we go. And it looks just like that, making sure we type everything appropriately. And there we go. That links our CSS. Now we're going to create our style section. We're going to set the images border to, oh, Miss Watts clicked on a bunch of stuff again. So we're going to do navigation styling. We're going to come in here and create some style. So we're going to make a style tag after the head tag. Under the link it says, so style open, style close, a couple lines down, making sure it's a close tag, and close. Inside we want to center the text in the header. So header, open brackets, close brackets. We're going to set it to be text align, center, like we learned in the last lab, and that centers everything right there in our header. And then we're going to come to the next slides. We're now going to set up a style for the unordered list, which is his names and stuff of his links, UL for unordered list tag. Close it several lines down, adding padding of 10 pixels. And there we go. Next. Now we want to add some inline style to our list items so that they don't look like a column. So I'm going to do the UL, not the UL, the list items, LI, and I want to do them display inline. Display, and you'll see how they change. Inline. This changes them to be horizontal. And add that colon, semicolon, and that did that. Now I want to add some padding on the sides of them because they're kind of tight together. So I'm going to come into that LI and I'm going to add padding. Padding is like a box model. So each side it goes top 0 pixels. I want 10 pixels on the right, 0 pixels on the bottom, and 10 pixels on the left. Top, right, bottom, left. And I should have nothing in between them. It's what's added these semicolons. I don't know why. And that should look like that. See how they have space on the sides of them now? And we should get a check mark top right, bottom left. And we did it. Now we've created that padding. So it looks a little prettier. We now want a background under our header. So we're going to add that background. Make sure we come to this yellow slide to see what it looks like. We're going to do background for size, cover, and then we're going to do the actual background itself. Background and URL, parentheses, quotations, backslash assets, backslash Jeff, dash BG, dot PNG, quotations, that parenthesis, and the semicolon. And I did something wrong. Jeff, assets. Oh, I spelled background wrong. That's why it's white. There we go. And the background appears. Did it. Okay. And I want the font to be colored white. So I'm going to do color, pick, and white. And next up, I am going to do the link color white. So I need to make a new selector anywhere outside of another one. Link. I want to make those color white. And here, color white. And next slide. And going through this, I'm in the H1 to have a font size of 70. So make another selector and set up font size, and 70 pixels. And that is set up. Good. And I need a margin on my image. So again, come in anywhere where there's a close and I can hit enter to make a new one. Oops, Control Z. I can hit enter in the right spot and make one. So I'm going to do IMG selector, open and a close. And then in there, I'm going to do a margin to add space on the sides of my element, 40 pixels, 0 pixels, 0 pixels, 0 pixels, and end it in a colon to give me space. On the sides, did it. Almost done. I need to add the border and the border radius to that picture. So border gets three things, border, and it gets a pixel size for the thickness. It gets that I want it solid instead of dashed, and it gets the color, white. There it goes, and a border radius to curve it, border radius, and spell that right, radius, and 20 px. And that should set both of those up. Excellent. And we have one more slide. UL needs to have black background. So background, background, and black. Set it up. And that makes that black. And did it. And we are through lesson 2. Great work. Take the quiz.